What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jack, and I'm back with another episode of A Daily Dose. Today, I'm going to be reacting to a video titled, Men Are No Longer Interested in Dating or Marriage Anymore, and Guess Who's Mad? Guys, if you want to watch this video without my commentary, the link to the original content creators' video will be in the description box below. Without further ado, I'm not going to waste any of you guys' time. Let's jump right into it.
Men don't come up to you, not even big. Nobody comes up to you in the club. Nobody comes up to you in the club. They be scary as fuck, and I don't understand why.
Hello, recording live. Do not come to Old Maid. It's not worth it. Opinion will be updated once I'm inside.
I'm fucking sick of this shit. Oh my god. Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very.
We'd be at a function like this. I'm talking about overly loaded. Just still won't walk up and talk to nobody. Like, what the fuck you? Oh, shit, he giving me a tripod, y'all. Like, what the fuck you came here for?
Excuse me. That looks absolutely beautiful on you.
Thank you. Are you gonna pay for it?
This is a sick Negro.
See? You see? That attitude right there is exactly why women like this create problems for other women. Men do the same thing. Men who say crazy things, do crazy things. Men who aren't like that will suffer for it. Same thing goes with them. Now, you can't even, they wonder why nobody won't even say anything to them. Why do I need to pay for something that you're already about to pay for? Just because I gave you a compliment on it, saying that it looks nice on you. I'm just confirming that, hey, you selected something that's nice. And it might look nice on you. I think it may look nice on you. And they would get so much more if they just didn't ask for stuff. You would get so much more. Now, if you would have held a conversation with this dude, a decent conversation, he approached you gentlemanly, right? He didn't grope you or say anything about a body part. He just said that looks nice on you. Now, if you had a normal conversation like a normal human, then maybe that would lead to dinner, coffee. Eventually it'd lead to dinner and maybe something long term.
Nah.
Okay.
Men nowadays, they don't want girlfriends.
Gone are the days where a man would be like, "Hey, I think you're beautiful. I wanna get to know you."
Courting.
Courting. They don't court anymore, right? That's number one.
Because they don't want to go.
Yeah.
To court.
Number two.
So all the men from my previous post.
Hey, that one went over their head, but that was actually an excellent point because they don't want to go to court. The jig is up. At the end of the day got to end. And because of older men, a lot of older men have made content, and just men in general, experiencing and expressing their experience in marriage and long-term relationships. And we see this happening with celebrities. You can see this happening with the everyday Joe. And then you got people like micro influencers or small influencers who have the same experience. Then you look in the comments and you have a lot of men who are sharing their experiences in the comment section. So an intelligent person is going to be like, what are the chances that all of these guys are just lying? And then they're going to make a choice. And just like Godfrey said, they don't want to go to court. At the end of the day, if that thing doesn't work out, that relationship doesn't work out, that's where you're going to end up in court. And of course, she's going to say, I'll never do that to you. I believe that you believe that in this moment in time. However, in order for us to get to the point where we want to separate from each other, even if I was the person that divorced you or you divorced me, that means that we don't like each other. You're not going to like me if I divorce you. And if you're divorcing me, that means that you no longer want to be around me. So then what decision would you make in terms of assets to live the same lifestyle that you want to live? You would take whatever you needed to pay the lawyer and to make sure that you're good.
Saying that they have found peace by being alone and they're not trying to date because they just want peace. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life?
Guys, men used to go to war and now they look at you weird when you approach them at the bar because all they did was stand around and stare at the wall all night.
Men are no longer approaching women, and women all around the world are starting to feel it. They're getting frustrated and they're getting upset with this male loneliness epidemic.
Can I just say it's extremely frustrating that no one talks to each other on the street anymore. I just walked out of Whole Foods. There was a guy I was staring at while shopping, and he was staring at me. I was clearly interested in him, giving him all the signs, and he still didn't approach me. But like, I also didn't approach him, and what does that say about me? I guess I have to be that person in this modern day because men don't pursue women anymore. Like, I just want to be pursued, and I guess I am part of the problem.
Okay, just because you make it clear that you're attracted to the guy and you might start the conversation does not mean that you won't be pursued. I'm pretty sure, and I'm speaking from personal experiences. The longest relationships I've ever had was when the girl pursued me. When she made it clear that she liked me. It's normally through a friend, right? Or it's normally through a friend. A friend will tell you, "Hey, she like you. Do you like her?" And I would take it from there. The relationships where I had to pursue, where I made I made the first initial contact. Let's say that. I mean, they didn't really last that long. They didn't really last that long. Again, the longest ones I've ever had was from the girl admitting that she was interested in me. And of course, from the male perspective, I'm always gonna advise you to like the girls that like you because that's the woman that's going to reciprocate anything that you're giving her. She's gonna want to do for you. She's gonna want to look out for you. She's gonna want to take care of you. She's gonna want to just be around you. She's gonna want you to just. It might sound crazy. She's just gonna want to feel your weight on her, like physically. She'll want you to lay on her, right? When they really into you, they just want to be damn near inside your skin. And that's what you want. You just got to find one that you don't have to like her the same way, but it has to be close. So you won't get tired of her. But again, going back to this, focusing on this woman's point, it's nothing wrong with you going over there initiating a conversation. If the guy genuinely likes you, he will pursue you. And she doesn't look like a very promiscuous woman. However, I did look at her TikTok and she is bi-curious. If you into that, you into that. But she is older. I would for me personally, I would want to know more about her past. So, but she is keeping herself in good shape. She looks great.
Okay, can we like really talk about for like 1 minute? Like, why are men not approaching women in the bars anymore? Like, are you guys really that scared? Because we strictly go to the bars because we literally want to be approached. Like, I'm not there just to like hang out with my friend. Like, yes, I want to see my friends, but like, I am also there because I want to talk to people. I feel like the whole like, oh, I've been rejected once and like now I'm terrified. Yeah, is crazy.
That's what they all I think say, and I'm like,
I'm like, okay, fine. Think you're never gonna like meet your wife.
No, right? Like, just try.
Like, have fun being single.
Have you guys not been rejected by other things in your life, like a job or whatever, like school?
And you keep applying. Like, hello.
Like, we're not gonna bite. Like, we want to be approached and we want to talk to you. Like, just read the room.
You're gonna find the right girls that are either, yes, I'll entertain you for the night, or I'll go out on a date with you, or I'll fucking marry you. Like,
literally.
At the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just like fucking make a move, and who gives a fucking shit?
Because you're
Like,
always gonna be in the same spot. I also feel like, you guys have to remember, like, all girls, all they want is to be in a relationship or to be married. Like, that's like a lot of girls' goals.
I mean, of course it's your goals. I mean, that's one amazing goal. Imagine getting to a point where you're with somebody and they're responsible for your life. They got to provide a certain lifestyle, a certain life for you, and all of that financial responsibility is just on you for the most part. Now they might contribute, but if in a world of their choosing, they're going to want to be provided for. And I mean, you really need to be pulling in a lot of money. Now, this will vary from lifestyle, but if you want to live a comfortable lifestyle, a good to great lifestyle, and your children are able to participate in sports and extracurriculum activities, you have to pay for that on top of maintaining yourself, meaning your body, the way you present in the world. You have to maintain the woman, maintain the kids, fund all of this is just an expense. And I mean, most men the veil has been lifted. We see now, we see now the big black hole, the financial black hole that a relationship is. It just is. Now it does return things, but it's not monetary. It's not I mean, you can't monetize it if you have a YouTube channel that is about your family life and things of that nature. But for the most part, if you just have a family, the only return you get is like memories. You make other people's lives better and you get memories from that. And if you don't have a certain lifestyle, for me personally, if I don't have certain things, because I like things too. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section. I like nice things, right? Nice cars. I want these things, not because I want to show off and show people, but it's just I enjoy those things. I enjoy looking at those things. I enjoy driving certain things. I enjoy eating certain things, being able to have certain freedoms, financial freedoms. And you kind of lock down, well, you are locked down, not kind of. You are locked down and you're held to a very strict financial budget to a certain degree once you have a family. That's why, funny enough as it is, yeah, you have to be well off. But then if you're well off to support a wife and multiple children, and would we say middle class to upper middle class environment, I mean, you got to be making a lot. But if you made that same amount of money and just lived the bachelor lifestyle, man, you can have an abundance. So it's like getting to that point is hard to just say I want to just be with one woman and have, kids with this one woman when you can have a lot of them. I mean, you literally could afford 3 or 4 of them on that same amount of money that you would have to support one woman with multiple kids.
So it's like, you can, like, if you're approaching the wrong girl, then yeah, she's probably gonna reject you. And like, I'm sorry if it's in a mean way, but like, at the same time, it's like, know what you're approaching and know what your league is in order to approach, and then make sure that you guys like she's looking at you or something, don't just like cold approach her. Then you might get rejected. But like, just remember that girls want to be approached.
Men get a lot of hate nowadays. Oh, it's hard. Like, it's hard.
They call them creepy.
Yeah, which is disgraceful. That's why guys don't have the confidence to come up to girls, because other girls put that in them, which isn't good. Like, I have brothers, they're the same. I'm like, why wouldn't you go up and ask a girl on a date? Have confidence.
I don't think there's any downside in going up and talking to a girl. Men are kind of a little bit afraid nowadays. Like, any girl is going to be flattered to have anyone come over to them.
Not any girl.
Not any girl.
Real quick on those girls. Some of these girls, they don't understand. Like, listen, you just might not be who you think you are. You just might not be who you think you are. That you should demand all this attention. You just might, yeah. I'm trying to be nice here. You might just not be that girl. And to be honest, some guys might just look at you as just something to just for the night. You know, maybe I can hit it in a week. Maybe max 2 weeks. She'll make me wait. You know, some of you they're just not in the type of shape that they need to be in to command a relationship. Your body is your currency. And the colder that body is, the more likely you'll get some guy that wants to commit. There's a guy, I believe that for every guy, there's a girl that can bring him to his knee. Meaning he'll want to marry her because he don't want nobody else to have her. And I think that, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that that is a design. You know, I do believe in God. I believe that's a part of God's design. So we need each other, or we want each other. There's a woman who can make that guy fold. That guy that thousands of other women couldn't. Vice versa. There's a guy that can make that one woman, she didn't want to fold, or she didn't want to cook and clean or play the feminine role, basically in modern times. Now she got that one guy. Now she wants to do all that stuff.
Why don't men approach women that they find attractive? And yes, I'm generalizing, y'all, because it's true. A lot of men don't approach women. If you find a woman attractive, you're not going to approach her. You're not going to tell her she's pretty. You never know. Have we as women made it hard for y'all to approach us? That's because sometimes, a lot of times, y'all be on dumb shit, and we don't, bro, relax. We don't be on.
Last time I checked, attractive women behave just like unattractive women these days. What's really the difference? Rejection is still rejection.
So I go out with my single friend, to you know what I mean? Because most of them are single. And I'm observing when I go to the club, when I go out to bars, whatever I'm doing with my single friends. I'm seeing men not approach women, at all. Why not shoot your shot? There's so many single people out here. Why not? I see people are in their little bubble and they stick to their little bubble. There is no men shooting the shot. Where is it? Back in the day, men would attempt. Now, I see nothing. A woman would be next to a man and nothing, no conversation. They're in a little bubble. What the fuck is it? Let me know.
I feel like what you see, the men are different.
The
men are much more respectful.
No, because before you could you be dancing and then after a while you gotta turn back who the heck is this? No, I could be pushing back he ain't gonna come? Right? I hear doing the most work.
Sir, grab this wine.
They ain't coming for wine no more. They stand up watching.
The whole touching thing, because I always used to have an SVD and used to make me so annoyed when you pass people, they gotta touch you.
Yeah, that's
especially the men. Now, nobody
They
hands
don't
up,
even
girl.
come at all. I was
Nah.
surprised when somebody
Yeah.
come behind me.
Honestly,
it was
they
very
get shy.
shocking.
I'm kind of confused. You guys sound like you're upset. You don't get
No, because
bum rushed
now,
anymore.
look, when we used to get touched, it was annoying.
You
but
wanted to get bum
no,
rushed.
but you
don't want
go
to get bum
into
rushed.
the complete opposite side. You need a balance. Don't
Yeah.
touch me up disrespectfully.
Right,
But pull up on me. Pull up. You could have been like, just walk.
Since I have some awesome guys on TikTok right now listening, I'm thinking, may I have your opinion, please? What is it with men these days and not wanting to date? Do you guys have a fear of commitment? Is it the woman these days? Does it have anything to do with spending money on women? Does it have anything to do with trust issues? Maybe dating apps? Maybe you feel like there are endless options in terms of significant others?
All right, so this is a genuine question for all the men out there. Can you guys explain to me why men don't approach women in public anymore? And before anyone starts fighting in my comments, yes, women can approach too. I know. Everyone relax. But I'm talking about like real life flirting at the gym, at a coffee shop, at bars, at ShopRite, like actual human interaction. Because the amount of eye contact happening lately with absolutely zero follow through, insane. Like, sir, we've made eye contact 6 times in Wegmans, and now you're examining pasta sauce near me with deep concentration. Just come talk to me. And honestly, I feel like meeting someone naturally in real life is so much better than the dating apps. Dating apps feel like everybody's exhausted, everybody's performing, everybody's talking to 14 people at once. Meanwhile, in real life, people will clearly be interested in each other and then just walk away. So I genuinely want to know from the men, what changed? Are you worried women don't want to be bothered anymore? Is it fear of rejection? Did dating apps completely destroy everyone's ability to speak in public? Because I don't think attraction disappeared. I think everyone just got too in their heads to act on it.
I'm going to end it there. Again, I just think that people have gotten to a point where, one, yeah, the dating apps would affect how people interact in person. With the dating apps, there's no public rejection or embarrassment for that person. You get rejected on a dating app, you feel nothing about it. Now, you do that in person, especially at the gym, a grocery store, anywhere in public. And again, I'm speaking from experience. I've tried to talk to several girls at a gym, and I thought the signs were clear. I thought it was green light. No, no. Now, that could be a number of reasons. Maybe they didn't like me like I thought they did. And yeah, I got rejected. Or they could not have wanted to start something and it didn't go the way that they wanted it to go. So they just shut it down immediately. Or it could be something else that I'm not even thinking about. Irregardless, the awkwardness was there, is there, will remain there. And a lot of people don't want to leave someplace that they've established themselves at, not as far as like showing up, but you're comfortable there. You know your way around. You know how to get in and out. You got the people that you're cool with, and y'all have y'all little small chat, and then you keep going. It could be a number of reasons. Anyway, won't you guys let me know, matter of fact, what are some of the reasons that you wouldn't approach in public? Let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know what you thought about today's video. Before you leave, consider subscribing, like, comment again, turn on post notifications if you are subscribed. Why wouldn't you do that? And as always, make sure you drink water, hit the gym. And if I don't see you in the comments, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.